Yo, man, what the fuck, man? Get the fuck off that punk smooth shit, man. Get with that rough shit, man. You know how we do.
Thus far, y'all know me as Ock. Maybe the Ock, baby. Hot, cheap, strong Ock. Ock Simpson. Sean Mark.
Great Goose for HBK. The man, the myth, the legend. The heartbreak. Nights like this, I wish raindrops would.
Nights like this, I wish raindrops would fall. And I wish those raindrops was made of crack.
Boy, that's a good movie writing, boy. That man never said he was on crack, boy.
But you knew it.
But you just knew it.
Even though he was addicted to drugs a full decade earlier than the crack epidemic. That nigga was the first crack addict. That nigga was crackhead zero, nigga.
He said this ain't the fun coke he was doing 30 minutes ago, my nigga.
That nigga was patient zero for the crack epidemic. The white man government took this nigga in the motherfucking movie. Listen, you can keep your fucking straight hair. But only if you hit this pipe, nigga.
Nigga, is that crack? Oh no, buddy. Nigga, but you want to keep your white women, don't you? In your Cadillacs, right? Oh well, I do enjoy them quite a lot.
You can keep putting perms in your shit. Banned substances by the FDA,
nigga, you can keep wearing these skinny gold chains in your taco meat, my nigga.
Singing on street corners without a license, nigga.
Nigga, don't you want the cheapest silk shirts that money can buy, nigga? You know, it's been a long time since we did a movie review with two people, my nigga. And you know, I'd like to tag in a mystery tag team partner.
Who?
IBN. I'm turning Ox on niggas against him.
How's everybody doing? This is Young IBN. You know what it is.
First time to the PodCrack stage, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh yeah.
The M Boys is back.
Always knew this day would come, man.
But you have to defeat your nigga like Shang Tsung, nigga. You must now face your
brother.
Hey, I knew one day. I didn't know it was gonna be today.
Mama always said there'd be days like this. There'd be days like this, Mama said. Remember that rumor Mama said I couldn't punch you in the face?
The bet is off, though.
Broken, man. It's all the bet is off, man. Alright, let's start with the feverish buildup. Right?
Okay.
And compare it to another feverish buildup, Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah. Very similar premises.
I know you would go there. I knew you would go that route. You seem like
I'm only talking about the buildup, right?
Oh, okay.
They had abnormal songs. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They took hits from the 80s. Yeah.
And they sound so crazy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And Puff got the ladies. Yeah. Makes drive Mercedes. Yeah. So they both had these soundtracks that were ear catching, and they had great fucking promos that almost made you couldn't wait to see the fucking movie, right? But it seemed like Suicide Squad went way harder than Guardians of the Galaxy, right? Because I remember it like 6 months before Guardians of the Galaxy coming out, I'm still like, man, I don't even know what the fuck this movie is about, literally. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I still was like, is it going to be good? Like, I was wondering. With fucking Suicide Squad 6 months ago, I was like, these niggas can't mess with this Suicide Squad, niggas. Like, these niggas is for real. These niggas ain't playing. But Fridays, You know what I'm saying? Like, everything was so on point with their marketing. It was almost Deadpool-esque. I mean, this is showing my hand in hindsight. Maybe they went above and beyond because they knew that the fucking product was garbage, nigga. So what do you do when you got garbage product, nigga? You market the fuck out of it. Oh, you want some bagel bites, nigga? Pizza in the morning, pizza in the evening, pizza at the time. This shit has no nutritional value to it. Let me market the fuck out of it, though.
Okay. I can't compare this to Guardians of the Galaxy, though. And if I do remember correctly, you weren't a big fan of Guardians of the Galaxy.
Similarly, I was disappointed.
Okay.
The bar too high. But for different reasons.
We'll get into that. But I mean, I can't really speak to it because I live a Spartan lifestyle now of one trailer, man. After one trailer, I clock out, man, because I don't want to, a trailer's whole function is to sell you, to tell you to come see this movie. And once I've decided I'm going to see this movie, I don't need any more selling. What I will say though is I also can't give it Guardians of the Galaxy like anonymity, because Guardians of the Galaxy, I had nothing to go off on. I had a couple people who claimed, oh yeah, no, I know a lot about Guardians of the Galaxy. Get the fuck out of here. You don't know nothing about Guardians of the Galaxy. With this, I'd already watched Batman Assault on Arkham. So I really had like a grasp on the Suicide Squad. Slightly different lineup, but for the most part, it was the same general story. Some Joker peppered in, some Batman peppered in. So I knew what I was expecting when I was going to see this. Unknown ragtag team. That I can understand the comparisons made to Guardian of the Galaxy. In that respect, I understand.
So point one, conceded to the build up. So now that we got the build up out the way, right?
Yeah.
Let's just, without going into detail, like we did last time, give your overall opinion.
I mean, without all the details going into everything, when I went in, I was even. When I left out, I was all the way up. I clapped my hands on that movie.
You know what's hilarious? Is before the movie, let me tell you about the anticipation for this movie and how they built it up. We was in the theater, and these niggas started clapping before the movie came on and shit. I'm talking about a raucous clap too, like a thunderous sound. Man.
Not because it didn't start on time.
Nah, these niggas was, let's go! Let's go! They was fucking excited, man.
Yeah, I guess that's pretty good right there.
That's some marketing for yes.
Obviously, it hit them in their heart,
One time you ever had me clap before a movie start is they must have gave me some free popcorn or something. And I was clapping for them to come bring it over to me.
I will say this. If you have to see one Ghostbusters remake this year, make it Suicide Squad. I liked it, man. It was basically, we going over here to shoot these niggas, and by golly, they went over there and shot them niggas. It was a straightforward story, cut and dry. It wasn't no big, none of those moments. No what a twist. No M. Night Shyamalama ding dong. None of that, man. It was what it says it was gonna be. Was it the greatest movie I've ever seen? Of course not. But it reminded me a lot of 80s action movies, man. It reminded me of we here, we got guns, we going to shoot these niggas. I liked it.
Well, my statement in regards to yours is if you're going to see a Ghostbusters remake this year, go to motherfucking freestreams.com and watch Ghostbusters 2, my nigga, from the 80s. Because neither one of those Ghostbuster movies that were made this year should be seen. I'll take that back. I'm not seeing Ghostbusters, the remake with the women, but Suicide Squad is worth the watch. But that's really all it is. Honestly, I don't know how worth it is for me to go to that movie and pay what I paid to see it. That's how much I didn't like it. And the thing is, like, I really wanted to like it. I really wanted, like, it starts off with me rooting for it. You know what I'm saying? I was rooting for it to work. It didn't work at all. It just didn't work. And you say it reminds you of the 80s action movies. It actually reminded me of 90s action movies. The terrible dialogue. The terrible one-liners. The terrible exposition. Where the fucking post-exposition. I didn't like the movie. All right? Okay. But there was so many elements of the movie that were good. I wanted to like it. But the elements that were bad would just refuse to let me like the fucking movie. You know what I'm saying? It's like as soon as they start doing something good that I'm enjoying, like, oh, okay, I like this. I like this Suicide Squad. More of this, please. And it's like, no, here's Croc saying something stupid. You know what I'm saying? It's like, no, you cannot enjoy this fucking action sequence. We have to throw fucking the fucking DC version of the putties to go grab Rick Flag. You know what I'm saying? Deadshot needs his own movie. I mean, their big win out of this movie is they took a big star in Will Smith, gave him a big role in the movie, and he succeeded. He did what Will Smith does. You know what I'm saying? They clearly wanted Harley Quinn to be near and dear to our hearts. I don't know how endeared I am, but I was interested in her. You know what I'm saying? In fact, I feel like they showed me too much of her backstory. You know what I'm saying? In this movie, but I guess that's the point of the movie, to just introduce her and shit. So they win. Her and the Joker's relationship is legitimized. And now that I see them together, I'm almost wondering like where the fuck she been in all the other Joker relationships. You know what I'm saying? Right. I guess she wasn't created yet for the first Batman movie. But goddamn it, you know what I mean? Yeah, I would love to see what
Jack Nicholson.
Well, Jack Nicholson, he kind of had one because he painted
he did put the acid on the bitch face. That's true.
Yeah. But no, I would love to see what Heath Ledger's Joker's girlfriend would be like.
Tag me in, Marty Jannetty, because here I come. All right, Will Smith, to his credit or to his hindrance, I mean, it depends on what you like. Will Smith was very Will Smithy, right? He was the most Will Smithy I've ever seen him in a very long time.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Almost Mike Lowry levels of Will Smithiness.
Oh, whoa. Calm yourself, young savage.
Captain Stephen Hillard levels of Will Smithiness.
Who's that?
The man from Independence Day.
Almost.
You know what I mean? From and so the Joker. I will say I like this Joker. I would like Jared Leto's Joker, even though you have a small sample size, because like I said, he is peppered into the movie, right? And he's there as no more than a device to show you Harley Quinn's love story and her backstory as it connects to him. So I like her. She's cool, but I like their relationship together, because instead of the homegrown terrorist that Heath Ledger was, which I don't even think that man could have had a girlfriend or a gang that would stay around longer than a day and a half. Like, I think he would
shoot them all and shit.
No, he would throw us a pool stick in the middle of the floor and tell them to kill each other, you know? Yeah, and so that's what he was. I like
that. Heath Ledger didn't care about money. It's hard to keep a gang. I mean, that Joker didn't care about money. You gotta pay these petty thugs. They're petty for a reason.
And so I like the clown prince of crime type deal, man. I like the return to that, because it was almost, it's reminiscent of Mark Hamill's Joker and the old Joker from the old Batman and Robin. Whereas, this man can be here this week and he'll probably be here next time you have a Batman. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't take Heath Ledger Joker, even though Heath Ledger died, if you didn't take him out in that movie, nigga, the city was gonna be leveled.
Because he's not Wile E. Coyote, right?
He's not Wile E. Coyote. He will not be back next week.
One Acme kit. He might try that same Acme kit over again.
He will buy 2 Acme kits next time. Like, you know what I mean? It's done, and it's done for you at that point. So yeah, I liked Harley Quinn. Bruh. I liked Captain Boomerang for the small part that he played. Jai Courtney, the actor, has been in Divergent. A Good Day to Die Hard, Terminator Generation Y. Please stop me when I reach your favorite movie.
I know some people that really like Divergent, but what you're saying is he's gotten a bad rap in movies lately.
He's been in crap, man. And he's a millionaire. He has been in nothing but crap.
Figured after he saw this movie, why stop now?
And so he was good in the movie. You know what I mean? I liked him. Enchantress, like you said, she was decent. She was smooth. I liked the way she did what she did. And Amanda Waller, as the third time that we've seen a live action Amanda Waller. You know what I'm saying? First time was Smallville's Pam Grier rendition. Second time was what's my girl from Hot Stuff, Angela Bassett in the Green Lantern movie. And now we got the chick from How to Get Away with Murder.
The first version, didn't watch, because I don't watch WB. Woo! Sean, stop getting me into my tirade, nigga. You're taking points from my tirade. Alright? Fucking didn't watch the fucking Smallville. Will never watch it. And I fell asleep during Green Lantern, nigga. And never will ever turn it back on.
True. Katana was in there a little too quick for me to get a grasp on her.
I just don't like that her name was Katana. Like I know one Katana, man.
I like El Barrio, man. I liked El Diablo. Yeah, I liked the final the conclusion, man. You know what I'm saying? I liked the third act.
You like the third act?
It was very Ghostbustery, man. It was very, you came here. Are you a god? You know what I'm saying? Now you got to fight the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, and then you got to fight then you got to get the girl out the dog, man.
It was more like the ending of Mortal Kombat for some reason.
Remember where they had to get Sindel back? Which one you talking about?
The first one, where he was telling Liu Kang in his final fight he'd have to fight himself. I've never understood what the fuck they were talking about.
I believe they wanted to go for like a special effect of him fighting himself, and they was like, "Shit, fuck that."
What? He was fucking fighting the guy who turns into other people. Why didn't they just do that? I don't understand. But anyway, he was like, "First, you must fight yourself," and then he was fighting himself. And he was like, they skipped it. They had to go through this existential fight before they actually had to fight and shit.
Why was it? Wait a second. This is what I want to know, man. Why did they say you got to fight your worst fear? And the nigga that you fighting turns around and it's your brother.
Maybe his worst fear was getting his ass whooped by his brother.
That's why he let his brother die, man. I ain't getting my ass whooped no more.
I ain't getting my ass. You ain't gonna be no more whooping Liu Kang at.
I appreciate that Harley had her accent the entire movie. I appreciate that Joker was crazy, but in a way where you still thought he was the boss, and not like, why is everybody paying attention to this insane guy? I appreciate the Batman cameos. I appreciate the fact that Amanda Waller was Amanda Waller from the beginning to the end. Even when she let Deadshot see her child, I feel like Amanda Waller say, "Hey, man, 5 minutes, that's it." You know, and that's Amanda Waller ended up right there. That even though I feel like Deadshot was getting a lot of props because it was Will Smith playing him, I appreciate it because I've seen the character played by other people, and it was believable that he would take leadership role in the movie. But the best part of the whole movie was just the action sequences and the way, the camaraderie that was between it. Because I appreciate a movie where there's a lot of action, but people still talk to each other. Because that's how I believe it would be in real life. You know, I'm still gonna crack a joke on Akira's shoes. I appreciate somebody giving that real life to it. There was a few things that, like I said, they gave you some stuff from the comic book, like the parts where, as I mentioned before about Amanda Waller being, evil, even though she's supposed to be working for the government. She's, to me, eviler than Lex Luthor. You know, he's a little insane. She's just pure evil. She'll have no reasons to be a bad guy, but she is. Flag, I like the way they portrayed him as a character where he was all about what's, like a regular soldier. Soldiers do what they're told, that's it. But even though he didn't really want to at certain points. So when he let the girl go to let her brother out and then come back and he didn't say nothing, I think that's real. Sometimes in the comic books, they make him a little too rigid. where he would have still said something, but I don't think a real person would have snitched like that. So I appreciate that. Just little things like that to me made the movie worth seeing.
Okay.
Oh, and that they killed Slipknot because he's a piece of crap. At first I was mad that they let a character like that in, and then it's like
here comes the red shirt nigga that we know is going to die immediately and shit. I jumped large buildings and shit. He couldn't garner a fucking sentence of exposition of what the fuck, who the fuck he is and shit.
I saw his picture in the folder, and I said, I hope we're not about to get some cutscenes for this motherfucker putting some dipping his rope into a bucket or something.
Dipping his rope into his secret chemical.
They ain't gonna like this.
Hold on, man. If you gonna waste my time and bring a character into the movie, man, you gonna make me have a reason to care that he died immediately. Like, as soon as he got thrown out the back of the thing, and I didn't know who he was, and said, "Oh, that's Slipknot over there." I was like, he's gonna die immediately, right?
Yes.
He's gonna be the person to show us who gets what happens when you try to break the rules or whatever. Like, it was too obvious, man.
Well, nigga, that's why they brought him in there like that, man. And I was glad they did, because he looked boring, and I said, great. He's the red shirt nigga.
He is the epitome of what DC is, nigga. His power is to climb buildings, nigga. This nigga said, there isn't a building I can't climb. He basically is a G.I. Joe character, nigga. Somehow in the universe and shit, nigga.
Cannon fodder.
You knew who Slipknot was before the movie started?
Yeah, I know about these nonsense characters. And
his whole point is that he could climb buildings real.
Yes. And he made a substance that makes his ropes unbreakable so he doesn't fall. What the who the is this guy? Why is he even in jail that long to go to where they are in Louisiana? What did he do to deserve that?
Maybe they thought a fight in a big city full of buildings. He would come in. Well, thank you, Mariah, for adding some levity. Now we get into the. I'm glad you loved everything about the movie. Now I can have the floor and tell you everything I hated about it.
Oh yeah.
Fucking thing sucked. We'll do it live, nigga. First, let's start with the worst part. Let's start with the obvious worstness of the movie, alright? What the fuck did they base Croc's character on, nigga? Like, did they base Croc's personality and character on the fucking racist robots from Transformers, nigga? Like,
First of all, you ain't gonna do that, dog.
No, I'm gonna do that shit, my nigga.
You ain't gonna do that,
I'm gonna do that shit, my nigga. I'm gonna do that, man. Why was he some dumb ass? Why is Croc's character what I imagine niggas thought Power Man was when they put the gold teeth in the early 2000s and shit?
Listen, man, you take a fourth tier Batman character. You took Adam Beasy and you combined them. And voila, my nigga.
At the very least, he's scary. This fucking Croc wasn't at all fearsome whatsoever, nigga. And then his speech pattern was so fucking stupid. Where did he grow up, my nigga? His whole life they treated him as a monster. So they allowed him to fucking listen to hip hop and fucking he did nothing the whole film. They're walking through droves of motherfucking putties to kill. And literally Will Smith was killing all of them and shit. Okay, let me organize my thoughts. Alright?
True.
Croc is a dumb character.
Okay.
Croc is a throw. I never want to see him again. So let's just get that out the way.
Right.
Number one, you start the movie off on a good note. I love the introductions. I even laughed out loud when Batman was saving Harley Quinn in the water and she tried to cut him and he punched her in the face.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, this is what the movie's going to be like? And wrong. Not like that at all, dude. Not like that at all. Motherfucker Will Smith tried to do his best Hurricane impression and they come in, they beat him up immediately. I don't even see what it was about and shit. But anyway, they must have introduced Will Smith and Harley Quinn like 25 times, nigga. in the first sequence of the movie. Why they kept reintroducing them over and over again, I don't know.
I ain't gonna lie, man. That the music was phenomenal. Right?
But here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. I still liked it, though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
But as many times as they reintroduced Harley Quinn and Will Smith and shit, like, could someone explain to me why the fuck Boomerang was throwing boomerangs and shit? And how many times did he actually throw a boomerang? He just had a knife. So all these times, they barely introduced Boomerang, barely introduced Croc, barely introduced these other niggas. Okay, there's so many things bad about this movie. I have to sit here and like collect my thoughts and shit to really tell you in order. Okay, so let's just start with the fact that fucking the dialogue is just horrid.
Now there was some bad dialogue in there.
What in the name of motherfucking Batman and Robin? Like, it literally looked like they watched Batman and Robin and said, "Hey, let's see if we can emulate all the dialogue from this movie." This nigga said, fucking Harley Quinn is in a plane, get on her getaway ship, and they send a bomb and blow up the plane and shit. And dead shot is like, damn, she died. And then Boomerang, for no reason whatsoever, turns to him and says, "You couldn't save me." And I just knew Will Smith was going to say, "No shit, Sherlock, I couldn't save her." Did I even try to save her? Who wrote the movie, my nigga?
What are you? Wait, bro.
Before the flame got, "You're not gonna kill my family again. I'm not losing another family. I'm turning into fucking basketball playing fucking Ghost Rider."
All right, no. Nobody's perfect, man. Nobody's perfect. I'll admit that there was some.
Goes to shoot Batman, and his daughter steps in the way of the gun, nigga. No, Dad.
That's a character flaws. There is some flaws.
If I pull a gun on somebody and my daughter steps in the way, I'm kicking her little ass out the way and shooting the shit out of me, man.
Hey, man.
Who's the father in this situation?
Just
and here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. He's like, "Listen, you come live with your dad." And the daughter's like, "Well, Mom says you're bad because you kill people." Nigga, I busted out laughing and started rolling on the floor. I was like, "Is this a joke? Or is this some deep commentary on how black women ain't shit? Need to learn how to..." Like, wait, who would tell their kid that, buddy? Even if it's true.
Nigga, come on now. You know a lady will tell her kid that if it wasn't true, nigga. She'll tell a kid that if he got parking tickets. Your dad's a criminal. He's the scum of the earth.
This is coming out.
That shit was just hilarious to me, man. And here's the thing, man. Was anybody else in the movie needed? Because literally Deadshot did everything. I mean, I guess he didn't bow in front of the bitch and hit her with the knife at the end. But this thing literally killed all the people by himself. Killer Croc must have... If you go by the kill counts, there must be a reason why they call him Croc instead of Killer Croc. Because that nigga tasted like 5 people and licked them a few times. There was nothing that happened, man.
He did the underwater, man. He was necessary for the underwater.
I have to blame that on the rating because it didn't have an R rating.
On the PG-13.
Yeah, they couldn't let Killer Croc rip them open like they wanted to. When I was sitting in the chair and he got up on top of that cab and started shooting everybody, I said, do they need anybody else? Because everyone was just standing there, just like, this one could shoot everybody in the head. He's good. We're good. Harley had a bat, so she could, only really take on one person at a time.
She had the bat, the mallet, and the gun. At one point in time, she had the mallet. I don't know what happened to that mallet.
Did she even use the mallet?
You can only swing a mallet one time in a real fight. Now, come on, she's not fighting that one. I watched the karate movie back when I was 13, I think, and they said if you get a weapon that's big like a bat or a broomstick or something, you get more than one swing. Whoever you're fighting is a piece of shit. so I don't go to battles with a mallet.
I just watched the Warriors last night. You know who got their ass whooped the most in that movie? The baseball niggas swinging them bats. Literally, it was like 20 of them versus like 3 warriors. They whooped all their ass.
That's the wrong thing to bring to a fight, brothers. Tell you that.
Did you notice that Harley Quinn got a hurricanrana out the movie? What is this?
Oh, yeah?
Super heroines doing
Nigga, do you notice that you hate some hurricanranas in superhero
I
movies?
just can't stand it. Why is her hurricanrana just killing people? Man?
Black Widow does not hesitate. Black
The
Widow
Hurricanrana.
does not hesitate to pull out that hurricanrana.
Black Widow was hurricanrana and motherfucking robots, nigga. It makes no sense, dog.
It's a good move. It's a very offensive Rey Mysterio move that makes you know that this little person can take out a big person with a
Exactly.
Hurricanrana.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It's established that everybody in the world is watching wrestling. That's what they're saying. And you know what's going to happen. Let's talk about Common. And
Oh my goodness.
Was that coming? I couldn't
Yes,
figure out
it
it
was
was coming. No wonder I hated him for the first second I saw him, man.
You only saw him for 1 second though. The nigga was in the movie for 1.5 seconds, my nigga.
And it gave him a credit on the out, like he was in there for the whole movie.
My nigga, I don't even think he signed a contract, my nigga. Why, if you rap about crocheted pants and higher enlightenment, is every character you play talk about, damn, nigga, your bitch is tight, nigga. Nigga, pass me that dirty blunt, my nigga. I'm about to go ride on these fools, nigga.
He's trying to let you know that he's a good actor because he can come out of character so far. He's so character.
Why, nigga? Did that nigga not know that the Joker was gonna kill him?
How could that conversation have went in? Like, this is what I'm saying about. I guess we didn't get enough Joker, right? But to really flesh out his character. But like, what was his motivations in this particular conversation? I guess we didn't know what Common was doing there.
I think he was coming there to make a drug deal with him. That's what I said, man. I like this Joker. Now I don't have a large enough sample size to say where he ranks in the Jokerdom. Okay, but he is the crown prince of crime. He's not a terrorist like in Dark Knight. He's the crown prince of crime. He's a street level guy with a gang and regular illegal actions. You know what I'm saying? So obviously, Common was coming here to link up with him on some illegalness.
Right.
Yes.
That's what I got from it.
Yes.
What I couldn't get is, did the whole world know he's crazy, or was this like something that you find out once you get there?
I think you're supposed to know he's crazy, man. I think.
Why did he even say anything? You don't mention outside the business to a crazy person. You don't just let's talk about the weather, crazy person. No, any day can lead to you about to die.
Nigga, I wouldn't tell. Obviously, nigga, from the movie In Too Deep, nigga, I wouldn't even tell God that his woman looked good, nigga. I be laying on that pool table, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
So, I don't know what that was, man. I don't know what that was, but he got what he deserved.
The Joker's fashion sense was throwing me off a little bit. You want the glossy purple fucking raincoat, fine. But when he came in the SWAT team gear with Joker written across the shit, I was like, when did he have time to do this? Like, you know
that's what made it funny. Joker does the extra for the live. That's what I respected it, because I could see Joker painting Joker on his name just so that one person could say, you put Joker on there, ha ha ha. You know, he's crazy and he's a clown.
I'm gonna quote somebody that once when I first saw the new Joker, and I said, "Oh man, do you think that damage tattooed across your forehead is a bit on the nose?" And this man said, "Like a Batman having a bat across his chest and driving in a car shaped like a bat." And having a plane shaped like a bat?
That makes a goddamn sense. Who said that shit?
Who said that? Did you shake that guy's hand?
I tried to slap him because his name is Akir.
Oh.
Because I'd never give him the respect he deserves. Ever.
Now that you said who it was, take that handshake back. Slap that nigga in the face.
I need more out of those two, but I need more. I mean, I like the fact that they you saw that they clearly were made for each other or whatever.
Yeah.
For him or whatever. But I need more of a reason. there has to be some type of fucking method to the madness or something. Because or else why are all these people following the Joker? Like he seems too crazy to even fucking get off his plans in time. Like, he go to fucking grab the money and then decide to kill everybody.
He seems like he pays well, my nigga. Seems like he pays well.
I think that's what it is. He pays like he weighs.
So Crazy Eddie's, you gotta come down here. I'm giving out all the cars. How does he even
I think
make
Joker. Now, because Joker has so many different storylines about him, but I know one story said that he does crime not really for the money. He just does it so he can have something to do.
The nigga was laying in a penthouse full of knives, my nigga. Knives and guns, my nigga.
And there was no furniture, if you noticed that.
No furniture, nigga.
When he got out of the shower, he just drip dry because there was nothing else in there.
How long did it take for him to make that formation with the knives? That's what I was wondering.
The same amount of time it took for him to write Joker on his damn suit. I'm telling you, he's doing this for the effect. He has nothing else to do. Goddamn Batman was on the picture, so he had nothing else to do. He was like, man.
I'm just saying, man. Do you think this is what I'm gonna say, man? That Joker seems like a man with a plan, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Whereas Heath Ledger took time out of his schedule to tell you how much of a plan he did not have right before he blew up a hospital. This nigga said, look, I'm gonna go kidnap the doctor and keep the doctor alive so this nigga can go find Harley and I can text her while I'm on the way, my nigga.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go get this nigga that works at the kidnap this nigga that works at the jail cell and make him a proposition. Like that's
that he couldn't refuse.
Exactly.
Yeah, fucking Deadshot is clearly getting his own movie, or clearly getting. I don't know. Like I want to see Batman versus this Joker.
I was gonna say
how they interact. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It seems like it'd be a good fight now. All before you like, well, why doesn't Batman just punch him in his face? But now Joker look kind of brolic on the bitch. Like,
right. And not only that, I like the way he left Harley under the water.
Yeah.
Just like he would in the cartoon, man. You do anything that the cartoon did, you're on the right track.
Thank you. You know what I'm saying? Yes. That man, and then he boomed off on her. Like, didn't even try to save her.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
She said, I can't swim.
She said, I can't swim. That nigga double buckled her seatbelt and left, nigga.
The bat ain't gonna let her drown. Let me get away.
Awesome.
Yeah. So yeah, man. This is my question, man. Does Deadshot now get bumped up to a level 1 villain, my nigga?
Yes. That dynamic goes.
I kind of felt like Batman whooped that ass when they was in the alleyway, and it was Deadshot, and the door that jumped in the way or whatever. Batman was owning that ass. He wasn't even trying. He wasn't trying.
Backflip and then pulled out on his bitch ass.
Batman didn't even blink. He said, "I got Kevlar." He didn't even look at him twice.
That nigga was aiming for the butt chin.
I'd like to see Deadshot
because Batman is ruthless in fucking this version. I don't want to see Deadshot versus fucking Nolan's Batman. Nolan's Batman gets his back broke by everybody.
I think that Batman is too ruthless for a Deadshot, man. I think all of them
too busy being cool. Meanwhile, Batman is motherfucking putting the foot in his ass.
This nigga, Deadshot at PTA.
Did you just threaten me? Were the words you just said in a sequence that could be considered offensive towards my person, and otherwise a conditional threat based on what I do from here on?
Yes.
Is that what you just did? Okay, so let's talk about implications.
No, wait a second. Wait. I think at one point in time, you were talking about the lineup. Now, Ak, would you have changed it to a different lineup?
Hell yeah.
Which lineup would you have?
Well, first of all, let me just make this clear and concise. If you're not Batman and or a Batman adjacent character, I have a deep-seated hate for you. Right?
True.
DC Comics are not good unless it has a Batman on it, right? And it's kind of crazy to me because the greatest superhero of all time is Batman, and the worst fucking comic books is DC. So They have the best and the worst. You know what I'm saying? And it just doesn't make any sense. Marvel has a whole slew of great characters to fill out the top 100. Fucking DC Comics has nothing. Man. They have nothing. They have Plastic Man. Fucking what's the Slipknot? You know what I'm saying? This is what they produce to me. All right. They have Captain fucking Boomerang. Nigga. Come on. All right. Now Captain Boomerang. It would have been cool if they would have made some type of sense out of his name being Captain Boomerang. What was the point? He threw 2 boomerangs the whole fucking movie, man.
True.
Well, they couldn't just take the time and say, hey, let's let him throw a boomerang and it hits this guy, hits that guy, comes back to him, and then he looks at the camera. Anything! Just justify the fact that he's a boomerang, nigga. Okay? Alright, you want to have him in there for a comic relief? Everybody was fucking comic relief. What was the
Everyone
point
was
to him?
funny. Everybody in the movie was funny.
Boomerang? He literally was just ridiculous. Alright? And the stupid teddy bear or whatever he had, right? They clearly just put that in there like, oh, this will get the people going. Well, fucking teddy bear sales will go up 1,000% with Captain Boomerang. I hated it. Okay. So you got Croc. It's not like he's the most fucking fleshed out character of all time, right? Right. Did he have to enjoy BET? Come on, man. They don't even show fucking videos on BET anymore. It just don't. It's so out of touch and don't even make any sense. What do you want? I want BET.
Listen,
I am beautiful.
listen, man. You talking about a nigga?
I live in the sewer. Y'all just on vacation in the sewer.
He doesn't. That goes back to the point of he doesn't say much, but when he says it, he let y'all know.
Listen,
this
man.
is why I don't say much.
Exactly.
But when I say something, I'll let you know, nigga. This is why I don't say shit, nigga.
Listen, man. You talking about a nigga who one of his claims to fame was, I almost got Batman. I threw a rock at him. My nigga. That nigga's terrible, my nigga. Terrible.
No,
terrible.
He can be scary, though. He can be scary. He can at least be threatening. He was the least threatening person on the team. Literally, out of everybody that killed somebody while they was walking by, I was least afraid of this thing.
My nigga, nah, bruh.
His backstory gave him too much of a sadness, because he only acted like a monster because he looked like one.
Yeah. Huh? That's that duality, my nigga. Duality.
I don't know if that's duality, but my thing is here. My thing is this. In the Batman, the animated series, which we all can agree is the definitive Batman.
Yeah.
They was like, he must have some good in him, right? And then he just ended up that he has no good in him whatsoever. And then Batman was like, why'd you do it? Why'd you steal the fucking children that you were the favorite people of this orphanage, and you tied them all up, ate the fucking father and shit. And
man, he didn't do that in no Batman animated series.
Yes, he did.
Man, please. That nigga stole the money. That nigga stole the money from under the Christmas tree, nigga. That was just capital crime, nigga.
Whatever, nigga. In my head, the nigga ate the father and.
I was gonna say that you rewriting that program.
That's what they implied, all right? It was literally a children's show, all right? It implied that he was the father. And he was just, it has nothing to do with nature versus nurture. He's genuinely just a bad egg, as much as you want to feel bad for him. What is wrong with him again? Does he have fucking disease from Game of Thrones? Like, what does he have? Does he have the brain?
They did not say, and because I'm not a Killer Croc fan,
I was gonna say, my nigga, ain't nobody a Killer Croc fan. And if you're listening to this,
so when I told you they should have had King Shark, you was like, they should have had King Shark. Yeah, if you're a Killer Croc fan, then why not King Shark?
Nigga, what was King Shark gonna do?
Nothing.
At least he would have did some King Shark shit. What the fuck did Crocodile do?
First of all, they would have to be by an ocean for no reason at all, just so he could just come out and be like, I'm in here. Which is why when King Shark was in the Suicide Squad, during the actual Suicide Squad, he didn't make it.
Exactly. What is he gonna say? It's Jossum, nigga.
That's
Come
what I
on.
was just about to say. I was just about to say that shit, nigga. That nigga said it's Johnson, nigga. It was concrete, nigga.
Hashtag Jossum.
I would at least like show me why you. Alright, whatever. Let me move on. If y'all don't share my hatred of Croc, how do you justify the Mexican motherfucking passive?
The man put a whole entire jail yard on fire. That's how she thought he was. She said he was going to be the man. Because she's only going by video and file.
Yeah.
And on paper, he was supposed to be the man.
He was supposed to be the man, but he ended up being the heart of the team, man. The heart and soul.
The heart and soul. You can't just be the heart. You gotta be the heart and soul.
You gotta be the heart and soul, man. That man killed his family, bruh.
Killed his family. Which was a touching scene because of the fact that they was like, what about the kids? He killed the kids.
Yeah.
He didn't have to kill them kids.
Was that
them
the
kids
Oscar? That's them trying to make their bid for an Oscar and shit?
I think so.
Because, god damn it, that was some terrible acting.
Oh, get out of here, man.
It just showed out of place. You killed the kids. You didn't have to kill the goddamn kids. And then this nigga comes in, come on, Harley. We're all evil. And I wanted her to say, yeah, but I ain't killed no goddamn kids.
That's what Deadshot say. He's like, I killed a whole bunch of people, but I ain't kill no kids. No women and kids. But then at the end, when she was like, you ever been in love? Or not at the end, but when she asked her, she's like, I didn't think you was a psychopath. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. They always let you know that they were bad guys. You know what I'm saying? We're not just people that, except for Croc. Yeah, I think he just fell into that.
The life chose him. I think he didn't choose the life. It chose him.
But everybody else, straight up
bad folks, man.
What was his thing? What was he even arrested for?
Who?
Croc.
They didn't say.
Nigga, eating niggas in the sewer, nigga. I guess. Shit.
They want you just assume.
Anybody, like, as far as I'm concerned, he was licking them real hard the whole time.
Nah, man, he ate him in the jail cell, man.
I don't have any evidence that he actually bit them.
Was that the new guy? That was that he was dead.
Yeah, that was the new guy.
That was PJ.
Yeah, that guy was funny. What happened to him? The security guard guy?
Nothing.
Well,
unless because he was still a security guard when they left.
I mean, in totality, man, this was a isolated movie, man. Like there were no other than the city about to crumble. Like everything went back to normal at the end. Like they went back to jail. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like, oh, now we're on the lam, now we on the run. Like, nah, man. It went back to normal. They went back to jail. Everything went back to normal.
Yep.
So
which
I
appreciate that. I appreciate going back to normal.
I really appreciate that.
Amanda Waller was not letting nobody get no free ride.
Exactly.
Because it's in jail, you're gonna be in jail.
Exactly.
You know, she is ready to pull the button out right after they saved her. You know, thanks for saving me, but I'm ready to blow some heads up. I got 3 more uses on this button right here.
I know that was a cool device probably 10 years ago when they first came up with it. Okay, so let's talk about implications. What
did y'all think of the post-credit scene?
Oh, if you thought I stayed for that garbage, then as soon as that movie said in, nigga, I was gone. And I seen people sitting there, and it dawned on me. I said, wait a minute. This ain't Marvel. They got post-credit scenes all of a sudden? And then the other half of me said, nigga, please.
Hey, I need to stay for a post-credit because I got to get my money's worth.
Yeah.
No. Only way I would have got my money's worth if they would have paid me double when I left out. Shit. What happened? Please enlighten me, Sean. What happened in the post-credit scene?
All right, man. The post-credit scene is Bruce Wayne and Amanda Waller sitting in a diner, the same diner she was with when she was talking to the nigga. And so she hands him the notebook, and Ibn, you might have to clarify because basically I'm just giving you the gist. Basically, it's a notebook filled with every single metahuman person alive in it.
Right. That the government knows about.
Yes. So now I'm gonna tell you this before I finish the scene. I didn't like it. Okay, because instead of making him look like the world's greatest detective, this nigga looked like the world's greatest open book test taker and shit. Like, oh, here's a glossary, alphabetical order of everybody that has superpowers. Let me go find the Justice League and shit. Like, that's kind of terrible. And they kind of beating you over the head with this, he's about to form the Justice League. He already had the jump line in BVS. Let that live. Let it breathe.
I think I've seen this cutscene before. There's a movie called Avengers and shit.
Let me give you my take.
I know they want to put them all in the same world, but the quicker they get Batman and hit all his villains and all his greatness away from these other chumps, the more money they will make, man. They need to just understand where their bread is buttered. Man. Leave Superman in the grave. Man. Leave Wonder Woman in the island of lesbians, right? You leave motherfucking Flash in the whatever dumb fucking explanation for his powers is today, right? Is the Flash Force. You leave his ass there, man. You leave fucking the Targaryen from the sea and shit. You leave that nigga in the ocean. Leave him there. But you'll make money every single time. This I guarantee. It's a brand name, Batman, huh? It's a brand name. You see that name and you know it's quality. The people will come if the Batman is on there. That's all that matters. And you finally got. He's literally the definitive Batman now. Huh?
He is.
That he is.
There was no better Batman. All respect due to first Batman. What's his name, Sean?
Michael Keaton.
All respect due to Michael Keaton, man. Oh, you want to get crazy? Let's get stupid. Huh? This is the definitive Batman, the definitive Bruce Wayne. Nobody's touching him. He's almost as likable as his rogues are. That's never been done in the history of movie Batman. And you're wasting your time. Yours and mine is being wasted on some motherfucking fast walking, some lasso throwing, some fish talking, nigga. Some motherfucking I built you so that you could run faster in sports as black man. Your time is being wasted, nigga. This whole movie could have been a precursor to Batman, but they're trying to follow Marvel's suit, and the problem that they don't have the problem they have that Marvel doesn't have, or should I say Fox doesn't have. Fox knows where his bread is buttered, and he'll keep breading his Wolverine over and over again. You know what DC does? They get they make the greatest comic book movie of all time in The Dark Knight. You know what DC does? They let the best character in the movie die, nigga. That's what DC does. You know what Marvel would have did, nigga? They had that nigga in rehab and all kinds of shit, nigga. DC killed the greatest villain of all time, man. I hate DC. I hate it.
Hey, man. That's what Marvel did with Loki. That Loki is in every movie.
See? They don't play around, man. You like Loki? Every movie, man.
Who's giving you Loki?
We giving you low key or maybe high key. What are they doing, man? Give me more Batman.
They just gave you Batman twice in one summer, my nigga.
They did, man.
Wasn't enough.
Twice in one summer, my nigga.
It's never enough. You know they want to share universe? You give Will Smith his own movie versus Batman. Then you give Bill Harley his own movie versus Batman. Just take everybody versus Batman. You want Batman versus Superman? Wonder Woman versus Batman. You better be making a fucking appearance in every goddamn movie.
I think the fact that they're showing that Batman is a presence there is to let you know that Batman is 24/7. He's out there fighting crime. He's breaking up poker games. That's
right. That is the Batman I know. He doesn't sleep, man. If Batman had the Flash of speed, there'd be no crime ever, man.
Now, that leads me into the cutscene. With all that talk about Batman, though I did appreciate the cutscene, but because he was there as Bruce Wayne, it kind of led me to feel like he's squished in the character. No way should Bruce Wayne be making back alley deals with anybody. That should be Batman, say some Batman lines, and talking to you like that. Now.
There's no way on earth Amanda Waller should know who Batman is.
No, but Amanda Waller knows who Batman is, though. See, that's
Listen, okay, let's talk about this.
She knows everything.
Y'all seen Fawn and Aunt Jemima and shit, right? She's not that trill, man.
Nah,
the whole
she is.
movie, I'm like, why don't somebody just punch her in the face, man?
Because she's Amanda Waller.
She always one step ahead, my nigga.
She'll take a punch in the face.
She's literally not. She literally was the dumbass that was trapped in the. She trapped herself on the island and shit. That was the big reveal. They're actually coming to get me.
She didn't know she didn't know that was gonna be the place to be, my nigga. My point is this, my nigga. My point is this, nigga. Every time you think you know all the answers, my nigga, Amanda Waller changes the questions, nigga.
Sure enough. She's got an algorithm.
You know what I'm saying?
Reshuffles the questions right when you're about to answer them.
Yeah, whatever. Batman has a villain that does that. His name is the Riddler. Goddamn. I'd rather him being the king boss of this shit.
Amanda Waller, man, she takes a punch and still talks noise, man.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? And
do your worst, bitch.
The reason you don't respect her, my nigga, is because she's not a fat black woman like in the comics, nigga. That's why you don't respect her,
that's what. If you see how fat she is in the comic books, then you have to say, "This fat motherfucker," and then you have to respect it because she doesn't take shit. She's eating it, but she ain't taking it. You know what I'm saying?
She's no Grayson Creed, man. She's a beauty. Freaking beauty.
My nigga, nah, nigga. She's Grayson Creed. She's Grayson Creed on steroids, my nigga. On fat steroids. There's obviously this universe is setting you up for the fact that that Batman is as uncomfortable in that bat suit as Aquaman is in water, my nigga. That nigga does not want to be in it. He will take any chance he can get to walk around and do Batman things in a Bruce Wayne suit, my nigga.
Oh, is that what they're trying to tell me?
Yeah, I don't like it, man. I don't like it. Bruce Wayne is the alter ego, man.
That's what I'm saying. Now that's the only part I have to disagree with. Bruce Wayne is the alter ego. That should get hung up every night.
What established that?
Batman vs Superman. That nigga said, "I need the bat suit, Alfred." Nigga, you are Bruce Wayne, nigga. You can go there in a suit, nigga, to the illegal fight game, nigga, and get the man and steal the man's phone. True. See, this is Alfred, man, setting this man up, man. That's why you don't think he would have been sitting at that table in a bat suit if it wasn't for Alfred?
I think you might be right, Sean.
Alfred said,
nah, he'd have cut off all the lights, nigga, and came from sitting on a perch.
He'd have been perched on the table next to her.
Yep. So he turned his head, Batman punched him in the face.
Amanda wouldn't have time to tell no story. She just would have been handing it over and a grappling hook would have grabbed it and brought it back to him. How's the podcast end? Not that I ever seen it. Not to say I never stayed to the end, but.
Nigga, we have three listeners, nigga. We know you wasn't. We know you ain't listen to the end, but nigga, we got the message. Yeah. So you know, in totality, that is how we feel about Suicide Squad. It's your boy Heartbreak. Say your name.
Akira Ayu Muhammad.
And the guest star, we appreciate your presence, Mr. Ibn, the people's champ.
I try to make it does what I do when I do it.
All right. That's PodCrack out.
PodCrack out.
Out.